November 2014, when the SNP promised us a rich, independent Scotland based on a mega oil boom. £300,000 for every man, woman and child we were promised. Well, guess what? Oil prices have dropped and they're almost worthless in the oil business. Another SNP lie laid bare. The argument that Westminster keeps any of Scotland's tax revenue is completely untrue. Scotland spends more in Scotland than the taxes it raises. This does not include defence, international aid, or debt interest. It is simply not true that Westminster keeps any of Scotland's tax revenues. It is a grievance made by the Scottish National Party supporters on social media. The figures are compiled by the Scottish Administration Economist in St Andrew's House and therefore qualify as national statistics. The figures that we raise in tax revenue is £63 billion. We keep £35 billion. Westminster keep £28 billion. Westminster spends £12 billion on our behalf, like nuclear, military, and UK debt repayments. Arguments can be made about an independent Scotland, but it's simply not true to suggest that Westminster keeps any of the money Scotland raises in tax. More is spent in Scotland than is raised in taxes. At present, it's clear an independent Scotland could not provide public services at anything like the level people expect. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. You can lead a nationalist to data, but you cannot make them think. On the 9th of July 2020, the Chancellor's economic plan of £30 billion to the UK resulted in a leading economist saying that the £21 million claim by SNP Finance Secretary Kate Forbes was not true, and she should have apologised for misleading voters about the coronavirus financial support package for Scotland. She posted on Twitter that the £30 billion announced by the UK Chancellor for support of the Scottish economy would only be £21 million. However, an expert analyst showed the £21 million only referred to apprenticeship funds. Scotland's budget increased by £800 million through the Barnett formula. Increased spending on the health service took the overall total to £4.6 billion. Part of the UK spending included job retention to support jobs and VAT cuts to help the economy. Scotland's economic share actually came to £1 billion. Kate, as usual, was technically correct, but failure to provide clarity meant the overall picture led to confusion. In the 2018-2019 fiscal year, Chris Law, Ian Blackford and Brendan O'Hara topped the UK Parliament's expenses list by claiming a combined total of over £760,000, in addition to their normal salary. The three MPs with the highest expenses claims at Westminster were all SNP. Ian Blackford claimed £256,780.73. Brendan O'Hara claimed £247,895.01. Chris Law claimed a total of £259,866.85. Are the Scottish National Party as fast and loose with governing Scotland as they are with their own expenses? Typhoons from Lossiemouth scrambled on 2nd June 2020 to monitor Russian long-range aircraft flying in international airspace over Scotland. Russian aircraft were turned away once again as the RAF protected our skies, responding to provocation without hesitation. The dangerous flying of Russian aircraft towards our airspace is a clear reminder of the threat we face on a daily basis. Monitoring of Russian activity ensures safe passage for all aircraft, including transatlantic airliners. A Voyager aircraft gets launched for air-to-air refueling. This is a recently new VIP configured aircraft. Security of Scotland is in safe hands by being part of the United Kingdom. The cost is a shared one with all 4 nations. UK spending in Scotland to help fight against coronavirus has topped £10 billion. A published breakdown includes money through the Barnett formula. Scotland's share is of the Job Retention Scheme, Self-Employed Income Support Scheme, and business loans and other spending. This support for Scotland's fight against COVID-19 comes from being part of the UK. Finally, it is not for me to judge how you might vote in the May 2021 elections. It will be for you to decide. All I can do is present you with the facts from the SNP's last 14 years. It is interesting to note that the First Minister of Scotland is on a higher salary than the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. The Scottish National Party do not keep minutes or notes of meetings and quickly shred any written emails or notes. Handwritten notes are immediately torn up. No accounts for Westminster money or any other financial dealings are kept. All of that makes it extremely difficult to pin any blame on the system or people involved. The SNP principle is to be in power, but not accountable. The Scottish National Party and its immediate friends have taken Scotland down the road of disrupting our relationship with England. They have and are dividing the people of Scotland with each other, and they have and will continue destroying the financial and business infrastructure of Scotland's future.